Brock Burton, J.J. Hughes. J.J. just 15 years old. Here they come up turn number 4. Green flag is out. Burton and Hughes side by side into turn number 1. Who's going to lead him down the backstretch? Hughes gets the jump. He'll lead him down the backstretch. Here comes Damian Gardner to the inside of Hughes. Into turn number 3, the Demon takes the lead. Here comes Moffitt. Now the Gardner slips up. Hughes was caught off the racing, but Gardner's going to lead lap number 1. As Gardner got a little high in turn 4, but Hughes is now running in second with Brock Burton running in third. Josh Moffitt running in fourth. Good battle for the 5th position. It changes hands in the back there. I think that's Bill Rose coming up to the 5th spot. Here goes Josh Moffitt trying to take 2 spots away from Brock Burton and J.J. Hughes. He does. So Moffitt sliding up, and problems for the pole sitter. Brock Burton, his car stopping down the backstretch. Yellow flag comes out. Not sure what the problem was, but doesn't look good for the 0 of Brock Burton. Is going to be your leader. Off of turn number 4, we got 6 more to run. Top 5 to the feature. Gardner, Hughes, Moffitt, Bill Rose, Kramer, and Stevens. So Damian Gardner, J.J. Hughes trying to hold off Moffitt. Those guys flirting with the cushion there. All alone down the backstretch. J.J. Hughes trying to track his every move. Here comes Bill Rose to the inside of Moffitt for third. He'll have to fall back in line going into turn number 1. He goes to the inside again of Moffitt, but Moffitt gets the better run off turn number 2. So Bill Rose likes the inside. Moffitt's running around the middle of the racetrack. Damian Gardner, J.J. Hughes pulling away from the rest of the heat race field. Moffitt running in third, but here comes Bill Rose to the inside, taking another peek, but Moffitt will pull him down the straightaway again. Here comes Jesse Kramer. He wants to play, but here comes Bill Rose. He slides up in front of Moffitt, but Moffitt's going to try him on the inside again. Rose is going to take that 3rd spot away, though, into turn number 1. So move Rose up to 3rd, Moffitt back to 4th. Moffitt sideways off turn number 2, and problems for the 5J of Moffitt. His car slowing on the backstretch. Trying to turn his car off of the racetrack. White flag out. Moffitt trying to turn off the racetrack, and he does. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Here comes Damian the Demon Gardner. Takes the checkered flag over J.J. Hughes, Bill Rose, Jesse Kramer, Brad Stevens. Your top 5. Tough break for Josh Moffitt. Not sure what the problem is on his car. How about it? Concord, California's own Damian Gardner, winner of heat race number 1 for the Lawrenceburg Chevrolet Sprints. Mike Weber rounding out heat race number 2 field. Rules are the same. 8 laps the distance, top 5 transferring onto the feature, everybody else to the B main. Here they come at turn number 4. Green flag comes out, and yep, the Miller car does not fire off the line, but green flag is out. Miller, problems in the 53, but Logan Hupp is racing hard with yellow flag's going to come back out. Out of turn number 4, so that's what we're watching for. Not until the green flag is displayed, and there it is, and then you can go. Russ Harper to the outside, Ryan Pace to the inside. Here comes Dave Darwin passing a couple cars, going around Light and Riggs. Darwin up to 3rd, Light trying to motor hard to the inside. Here comes Ryan Pace now, taking the lead away from Harper. Harper all sorts of sideways. Dave Darwin falls into 2nd. As Darwin likes the high side here, he's trying to close in on Ryan Pace. Jimmy Light and Harper battling for the 3rd spot. Light sideways, Harper. Ryan Pace, here comes Darwin diving to the inside of Pace. Harper now taking a peek to the inside of Darwin. That's the battle for 2nd. They're side by side for 2nd. Where did Harper come from? It looked like he was falling back, but now he's charging to the front again. Got him from the 4th spot, shaking up between Jimmy Light in the 12. And 37 of Rick's. Here comes Logan Hupp with Robert Ballou. Logan Hupp trying to get into the fifth spot. Far way high. That's Harper almost touching the wall. 4 laps down, 4 to go. The transfer spot right now, race fans, is that 9H of Logan Hupp. He's got 2 cars trying to get around him. Both Ballou in the 81 and Riggs trying everything they can to get around that 9H of Hupp. Back up front, it's still Ryan Pace. He has a 2-car length lead over Darwin. Several car lengths back to Harper in third. Battle for fourth is Jimmy Light, who has fourth. And Logan Hupp running in fifth with Robert Ballou trying to chase him down. Ballou takes a peek to the inside into turn number 1. That's the battle for fifth. Ballou slides in front of the 9H as Hupp loses another spot. White flag in the air. James for the lead, maybe not yet. Pace to the outside. Darwin to the inside. That's the battle for the race lead. Pace will lead him down the backstretch. Darwin has to fall back to second. White flag is out. Battle for fifth shaping up. Here they come into turn number 4. Checkered flag waits for Ryan Pace. Dave Darwin in second. Russ Harper in third. Fourth to Jimmy Light. Fifth to Robert Ballou, who comes home in fifth. So what a good race here in heat race number 2. Dave Darwin made it interesting for the white flag lap. Fell back to finish second. But how about it, race fans? Put your hands together. Winner of heat race number 2 in the 44P. It's Ryan Pace. Tonight he's driving the 10 car for the Truckers 24-hour sprint car team. Looking for more success here at Lawrenceburg. Lineup looks good. J.R. Douglas, Beauchamp, Coons, Westerfeld, Spilly, Lake, Vaughn, and Gulick looking for the green flag. 8 laps to distance, top 5 to transfer. Green flag is out. J.R. Douglas slides up in front of Beauchamp. But here comes Coons Jr. to the inside. 1 car slowing in turn 1. That is Spilly. And we're not going to get very far here as yellow flag's going to come back out. Coming up next, the AMSA Mini Sprints. Green flag comes out. Almost contact between Douglas and Westerfeld. They're going to be able to continue on. Brent Beauchamp's going to lead him out of turn number 4. Jerry Coons Jr. goes underneath J.R. Douglas. That's the battle for second. They're side by side down the backstretch. Coons to the inside. Douglas to the outside. Coons trying to slip up in front of Douglas. Able to do it on turn number 4. John Westerfeld now sets his sights on J.R. Douglas. Coleman Gulick rounding out the top 5. Good run for Gulick. Gulick shoots it hard into turn number 3, trying to get to the inside of Westerfeld. Nothing going out of turn number 4, but Gulick is strong into the turns. He dives it deep. Tries to slide up in front of Westerfeld. He does take the 4th spot away from Sean Westerfeld. Gulick now to the inside of Douglas. Slides in front of Douglas. It's a little squirrely, and he's going to lose that spot to J.R. Douglas. Again, halfway home here. Back up front, no changes. Brent Beauchamp leading. Jerry Coons Jr. running in second. Coleman Gulick now in third. J.R. Douglas in 4th, but he's losing the 4th spot to Sean Westerfeld coming out of turn number 4. Westerfeld takes the 4th spot away from Douglas, who's back to 5th. Here they come out of turn number 4 again. The battle for 5th, trying to take shape here. Rick Vaughn now underneath for the 5th and final transfer spot. It's getting very interesting up front, race fans. It's still Brent Beauchamp, but Jerry Coons Jr. has caught him into turn number 1, the battle for the lead. Down the backstretch for the final time on the white flag lap. Does Coons have one more pass in him? It's to the inside as Coons. Beauchamp off turn number 4 is going to get the advantage and take the checkered flag. Jerry Coons Jr. falls to second. Coleman Gulick comes home in third. Here comes Westerfeld coming home in 4th, rounding out the top 5. Rick Vaughn. So good. Heat race number 3 for the Lawrenceburg Chevrolet Sprint Cars. And how about it, race fans? The driver from Fairland, Indiana, Brent Beauchamp, winner of heat race number 3 in Weber. looking for the green. 10 laps, top 5 move on. Green flag is out. Hupp gets the jump, but Moffitt tries to slide job him into turn number 1. He'll fall back to second as Hupp will come down the backstretch. J.R. Douglas runs in third. Casey Riggs runs in fourth. Battle for fifth shaping up. Weber taking the inside of late. That's the battle for the fifth spot. Logan Hupp now gets the slide job put on him by Josh Moffitt, who takes the lead down the backstretch. Josh Moffitt will take the lead into turn number 3 with Logan Hupp running in second. Josh Moffitt, Logan Hupp, J.R. Douglas, Casey Riggs 1, 2, 3, 4, and Mike Weber in 5th. Casey Riggs moves around Douglas for the 3rd spot. Not so fast as Douglas. He'll pull him down the straightaway into turn number 1. Josh Moffitt continues to lead. Logan Hupp runs in second. J.R. Douglas and Casey Riggs, a good old battle going on for 3rd. Mike Weber rounding out the top 5. He's in a transfer spot. Halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. Here they come into turn number 4. It's still Josh Moffitt. Almost contact in turn number 2 between the 3rd place running Casey Riggs and J.R. Douglas. The lead continues on. Here they come out of turn number 4. 2 to go. 2 being shown to your race leaders, Josh Moffitt and Logan Hupp. Hang on, Mike, hang on. So a little bit of fire on the 37, of course, man. All right, Mike climbing out, gee whiz. Wrong place at the wrong time. Mike Weber out of his car. I'll tell you what, he just clipped that car. So is Riggs is out as well, ladies and gentlemen. So both drivers out of their cars immediately. Tough break. Those drivers in transfer spots, not sure what happened. Casey Riggs. It looked like Riggs just got a little high out of turn number 4, and he started flipping, and when he came back down, Weber did everything he could to try to avoid him and just clipped one of the wheels of the 37 of Riggs. And just a tough break for Mike Weber and Casey Riggs as well. So yeah, both drivers are A-okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that's, of course, the best news of all here, but can't say the same for the race cars out there. As just a nice gentleman down there, Mike Weber, with more problems. So this one will be complete. There's only 4 cars left, and we needed 5 to the feature. So the 5J of Josh Moffitt will be declared your winner here for the B main here tonight. So here we go again, race fans. Damian Gardner, Ryan Pace, row number 1. Beauchamp, Hughes, row number 2. Darwin, Coons Jr., row number 3. Rose, Harper, row number 4, the 5th row. Gulick and Kramer, the 6th row. Light and Westerfeld, the 7th row. Stevens and Ballou. 8th row, Vaughn and Moffitt. 9th row, Hupp and Douglas. And Brian Lake rounds out your feature field. Green flag is out for the Demon, Damian Gardner. Pace on the outside. Gets a good run out of turn number 2. Ryan Pace is going to lead him down the backstretch. Damian Gardner falls into second. Here comes Dave Darwin into turn number 3. He takes the lead away from Gardner. Gardner now slips back underneath him. Good battle for second so far here on lap number 2. Gardner to the inside, Darwin to the high side. Brent Beauchamp running in fourth. Jerry Coons Jr. rounding out the top 5. Coons Jr. to the low side. Ryan Pace all alone up front. Dave Darwin trying to find a quick way around Pace. Pace really high in turn number 3. Darwin wasn't able to close the gap on Ryan Pace, so everybody able to continue through. Robert Ballou about mid-pack. Trying to make his move to the front is Ballou. Goes around Jimmy Light on the high side. So it's Ryan Pace, Dave Darwin, Damian Gardner, Brent Beauchamp, and Jerry Coons Jr. running in 5th. Here comes the deputy. Darwin to the inside of Pace. Pace now, Darwin turns in front of Pace. Goes upside down, does Dave Darwin. Ryan Pace with trouble in turn 4, but he keeps on rolling. Red flag comes out for Dave Darwin. Made the move for the lead and just got a little bit loose in turn 3 and 4. Came back across the racetrack, making contact with the 44 of Pace. And Pace stopped up over here in turn number 1. Now the issue will be how bad is Pace damaged, but of course the first attention goes to Dave Darwin and his wrecked race car in turn 4. And Darwin is already out of that race car over there in turn 4, so good news for Double D Dave Darwin. Always nice to have Dave here at the Lawrenceburg Speedway, and just a tough break, just going for the lead there in turn number 4. So here they come, 4 laps down, 21 remain here for the Lawrenceburg Chevrolet Sprint Car feature race here tonight at Lawrenceburg. Green flag comes out. Gardner tries to do the slide job on Pace, unable to get it done that time by Pace. Running around the high side here, Coons on the low side. He's battling with Beauchamp for that 3rd spot. Ryan Pace, Damian Gardner, Brent Beauchamp, Jerry Coons Jr., your top 4. Battle for 5th between Hughes and Gulick. Top 4 beginning to pull away a little bit from the 5th place running. Still up for grabs for 5th between J.J. Hughes and Coleman Gulick. Here comes Robert Ballou. Robert Ballou goes around Bill Rose. Robert Ballou, last week's feature winner, starting to flex some muscle. Ballou goes underneath Hughes, trying to take that 6th spot away as Gulick gets up into the top 5. Here's Brent Beauchamp to the inside of Gardner. That's the battle for 2nd. Beauchamp to the low side, Gardner to the high side. Beauchamp slides up in front of Damian Gardner for the 2nd spot. Ryan Pace still pulling away. Now Gardner slips up in front of Beauchamp. Robert Ballou picks up another spot. Ballou up to 6th. Back up front, Pace has about a half a straightaway lead on Gardner. Pace beginning to lap some of the slower cars. Brian Lake goes a lap down. Jerry Coons gets around Beauchamp for the 3rd spot. Here comes Coleman Gulick trying to reel in Beauchamp for the 4th spot. Problems for one car here on the front stretch. Looks like the 9T of Kramer. 9T of Kramer off the racetrack. Halfway home for Ryan Pace. Halfway home. Ryan Pace went around the high side on J.R. Douglas, not giving a whole lot of room into turn number 1. Pace able to make it stick. Now he comes up on Brad Stevens, does Ryan Pace. Gardner is there. Coons is looking to the inside of Gardner. Ryan Pace showing the way here at Lawrenceburg. Damian Gardner maybe closing in a little bit on Pace. Gardner maybe reeling in the race leader. Whoa! Jerry Coons Jr. slides right in front of Brad Stevens. One of the slower cars. Laps down here. Ryan Pace beginning to feel a little bit of pressure. If he doesn't know it, he's about to realize it. As Gardner maybe pulling him in. He is pulling him in. Down the backstretch, the lead is shrunk to about 4 car lengths. Ryan Pace, the lead is down to 3 car lengths. This is lap number 19. 6 laps to go. Ryan Pace doing everything he can to hold on. Five laps to go for Ryan Pace. The lead is still about 3-4 car lengths over Damian Gardner. Jerry Coons Jr. is there. They go around Sean Westerfeld. Oh, left rear tire on Beauchamp's car explodes down the backstretch. Yellow flag comes out, exploding down the backstretch. That car, left rear tire just exploded. Could have been a lot worse. Beauchamp got sideways. All right, so 5 laps remaining for Ryan Pace. Can he hold on and pick up the victory? Ryan Pace, Damian Gardner, Jerry Coons, Robert Ballou, and J.J. Hughes. Green flag comes out. It's a pretty good jump, does Pace. Gardner goes to the inside. Nothing going there for Pace. One car into the outside wall, that's the 76 of J.J. Hughes. He's able to keep all 4 tires on the ground. Definitely not under power here as J.J. Hughes in the 76. He's going to pull his car to the inside. And stop on the backstretch. All right, so here we go. 3 to go. So Pace drives it into the outside, Gardner to the inside. Nothing going that time by. Red flag. Robert Ballou. This would be his 2nd big crash. And he's already climbing out. He is out of the race car. That is the best news of all. That's his 2nd hard crash in less than a week. Lawrenceburg Speedway safety crew attending to Robert Ballou. He got upside down sideways, actually flipped along the catch fence area in between turns 3 and 4. And then Hughes is back on the lead lap. So looking for the green flag. 3 to go for Ryan Pace. Pace shoots out in front of the rest of the field. Ryan Pace, Damian Gardner, Jerry Coons Jr. 2 to go for Ryan Pace, Damian Gardner. Russ Harper takes a look to the inside of Moffitt. Moffitt running in 5th. Ryan Pace and Damian Gardner. White flag comes out. Damian Gardner is right there. goes to the inside. Pace closes the door down the backstretch for the final time. The final turn. Ryan Pace got to shoot to the inside. Here it comes off turn 4, and Gardner will win it over Ryan Pace. Ryan Pace comes home in second. Jerry Coons Jr. in third. Bill Rose in fourth. Joss Moffitt rounding out the top 5. There he is, Damian Gardner, victorious again here in Lawrenceburg. All right, Damian. This is your second time here winning at the big track. You won here last year. First of all, congratulations. You had that plan the whole time, didn't you?
Oh, I don't know. I kept trying different things on the restarts. He'd beat me on the restart every time, and I just couldn't get him. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I tried to run the bottom there, throw a slider on the first corner, and waste a couple laps, and then finally one of my crew chief told me to go to Dave Jones, told me to go top for one circle, and I kind of let him get away again, and luckily I went in there and I blew her in there trying to make back up, and he almost got into him there, and luckily I didn't. And then I seen him spin the tires. He got excited probably, and that set up down there, and he kind of just spun the tires a little bit, and he's trying to win that race there, and I don't know if that's his first win, but it might be there, and so he was probably shaking there at the end a little bit, trying to make the perfect lap, and it just worked out for me. I went for the slider, and he made a little mistake, and I was able to get it.
Well, Damian, you couldn't have said it better, because that actually, we did figure out up there that would have been his first sprint car win. And honestly, up there, the last couple restarts, you said it perfectly. You weren't able to really get a run on him, but you made it stick that last time. Congratulations, winner again here at Lawrenceburg.
Oh, yeah, I want to thank all the fans and Pace Electronics, Pat Kehoe with them, and all my crew. They've been working hard. Marty Williams, David Jones, my new crew chief, and his kids are helping me out here tonight. I want to thank those guys and the family, and we're just hopefully coming together, and me and Davey started again with a new crew chief, got to get it together. And just want to thank the fans, though. Thank you for a great track tonight.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. Another big round of applause for Damian Gardner from Concord, California, winning it here tonight. And don't forget Harf and Darf here in the house tonight, giving him a t-shirt and a year-long membership to both of their racing clubs.